to come out because it's a sign that they might hit a sea. Is a sign that if they continue to dig, they will go and hit, join the underground water that might, possibly cover the locality where they are doing it. So once they get to this point and they begin to dig something out like this yellowish sand like this, is a sign for them that there is nothing, they should go out. And sometimes again, if they didn't get they didn't get to the sea level, you see that somehow you will see that it's either the place where they dug will just collapse and someone might die in the process. Actually, locally mining here in the north is actually a risky one. Is indeed a risky one. What you are seeing now is the tin itself. This one now has been processed. This one has been, washed. Look at it. It has been washed. Yeah, like I said, it's actually a risk walk. It's a risk walk. Sometimes you hear people die underground because the sand has fallen and covered them. Sometimes you will see come out with a lot of treasure, and this is how it goes. A very risky. It's not a business for a tired man. It's not a business for a lazy man. It's actually a business for an active and agile man. It's not a business for where you come, just fold your hand and waiting for someone who will just do it for you. No, it's actually a business where you mean it. It's a business that required strength, a business that required human physical strength, and it's a business that requires your courage. If you don't have courage, if you don't have the heart of a man, you cannot do something like this. You can imagine someone digging almost 500 feet under the ground until he gets something like this. You understand? So look at another well. This one, they are still digging. That is how it goes and goes and goes. So you see all these people around. These are the people. Look at another one. This is the place where they are washing it. So you can see now they are just washing the tin. They are washing it in order to get rid of the sand and other things that covers it before they can get the real thing out of it. And these are the process. These are the process. Look at the person what the guy is doing now. Is washing. As you can see on the floor, you can see that the sand is becoming black. I see something blackish in color. These are the things. This is what he will continue doing until he will wash out the sand, the dirt, all that the thing is enclosed in it. That is how he will continue doing until he wash it out, until the real thing comes out. So here in the north, it's a very sweet business. It's a very lucrative business. Let's assume, like now, as I'm making this video now, presently, tin right now, a pound weight of tin now is 14,200. 14,200. So you can imagine someone who was able to make out one bag of it is 70 pounds weight. So you can imagine someone who is able to dig out, a group who are able to dig out something like one bag. You can check 14,200 by 70 is a huge money. Look at what you are seeing now is a tin. Can you see that? Can you see that? So imagine once they finish this one now. This one now that you are seeing on the ground now is more than one bag. Once they finish now, they might be getting up to one bag and something, and here now we are talking about millions. So they are still in the process of washing it. And look at the sand, like I show you. Once you get to the peak of this sand like this, is a sign that you don't continue on that hole. Is a sign that you should leave the hole. Is a sign that you should just cover the hole and go. Nothing else is there.